This is Dan Selke for Winter is Coming with Charlotte Brändström and Alex Desinhof. Apologies already for if I said that wrong. Guys, how's Press Junket Day treating you?
It's good.
Good. Okay, we'll launch right in 5 minutes. So my first question is, you guys worked together in season one on two of the bigger episodes, the Eye and Udun. Now you work together on these two finale episodes, season two. My question is, how did that partnership evolve? Like, do you guys come in knowing each other, having already worked together? Were you paired up and just hit it off, or something else?
I think it was great too. I mean, when you start working, when you work together and you get along because you see things the same way. You're in the same
Hmm.
wavelengths. You like the same thing. You get the same sense for the rhythm, for the performances, for the lighting, for the look. You
Hmm.
have the same taste. So that makes it extremely pleasant to work that way. You don't have to fight that with each other. And I feel like I mean, I take a lot of pleasure to work with Alex because he doesn't care only about his lighting, which is gorgeous, but he also pays attention to a lot of small things. So he does look at the costumes, he does look at the makeup, he
Hmm.
looks at the performances. He just wants it to be good. And and then obviously when we actually have shot, we just counted and we have shot 238 days between season one and season two together. So we have spent a lot of time together. So we become friends too now.
Beautiful.
And it makes it, I mean, you get into shortcuts. You hardly need to talk to each other. I know what he likes. I know what he knows what I want when we get there in the morning.
Mhm.
And we have our method to work through the day and to prepare the day. And it's somebody, it's also great to have somebody next to you that you trust entirely, because it's a tough job though. You're out there all day
Hmm.
long and you're fighting a lot of things and a lot of elements, I mean, nothing's easy ever. So to have people around you that are fighting with you in the same direction makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Did you know each other going in, or did you meet and work together the first time on the Rings of Power?
Yeah, we met on a Zoom call we were both
Quarantine.
in quarantine in New Zealand.
Oh, good times.
So we had not met before that. And it is always kind of a nervous thing when you're going into a new project, especially something like this was, I know when I signed on, it was, this is the biggest project you've ever seen in your life.
Sure.
We're gonna fly you to New Zealand, and here's the director, go. And it
Same
was,
for me.
and
Mhm.
so fortunately, I think there was an immediate connection and kind of understanding, and uh, there's a level. I think the biggest thing, like what Charlotte said, is trust. Like she trusts me, which allows me to feel like confident to do my best work and take risks, and then vice versa. I trust like that. All the hard work. Charlotte is the hardest working person in the room always, and she's always thinking about the, the beyond what's on the page. And so I think that we've gone through all sorts of stuff together. I mean, heaven and hell we've gone through, and it's something I'm really proud of, you know.
Beautiful. Um, in terms of the episodes that you guys seem to do, I know in season one you did the Big Battle of the Southlands, and now you're doing the Siege of Eregion. Are you guys seeking out the big action spectaculars to work on, or are they being assigned to you? Are you just known as the action people and that's what you get? How's
Yeah.
No,
that
I
work?
think in the first season we were lucky to get the right episodes because
Okay.
it is what we loved, and we actually got like episodes that we were lucky enough that we create our own look to, because it
Hmm.
was after the explosion of Mount Doom, and we could create that very interesting and strange orange light and
Right, I
ash
remember.
covered ashes. So, and then when we came into the second season, I think they purposely put us on the big battle episodes because they liked what we did in season one, and that's why we're back.
Mm.
So they enjoyed episode six, our big Mount Doom Udon.
Do either
Uh,
of you wish you had a slower episode? It can't. This has to be the most work.
I
I
like the
like it.
challenge.
I
I
like
mean,
challenge. We were, yeah.
you want to own it. I mean, I think it's like anything. We're both driven by story. We also the great thing about this show is that there's so much going on that we're not. I mean, we did enormous amounts of work on the battle. I mean, weeks and weeks and weeks of shooting. But we also had an enormous amount of work just in dramatic scenes with actors.
Oh, absolutely.
And so I think that there's a nice balance, and it's one of the most fun things about this show is that you can be you know, we shoot on the side of a volcano in the desert in the Canary Islands one week, and the next week we're, you know, shooting in a forge making rings, and the next week after that we're, you know, in the you know the caves of Khazad-dûm, and then we're out on a battlefield. And so we have, you know, almost five different kinds of filmmaking all in one, and it's exciting and it's fun.
Well, they were great to watch. Liked them a lot. Thanks for talking to us, guys, and happy the rest of Press Junket Day.
Thank you.
Thank you.